My name is SAFIYANTA TOURAY. I acted as Mariama, the adopted daughter. Mariama is a girl that was picked when she was a baby by the first wife of the husband. So when she was picked, she was raised by the woman, but always got maltreated in the house by the stepmom and by the stepdaughter. The second wife has two daughters, one Isatou and the second daughter is Jainaba. But the first daughter and the mother always maltreated Mariama, everything. Even though she's brilliant, she's smart, she gets praised, that's the reason most of the time she gets maltreated. She wants to be like exposed out of the house, get rid of, but at the end she had to leave because she was sent out and driven out of the house. Well, I won't say much for now, I'll just give a brief. What I'm saying is that if we check in some of the houses now we're staying, many students, many children that are staying in the house are not related in the family, or maybe they're living with their aunties, or maybe they're living with an adopted family and they're not being maltreated the way they should be. So I'm trying to tell the outsiders, most especially the one that is treating those children bad. What if it happens to your child? How will you feel? What if the same thing you're doing to that child? How will you feel if they do the same thing to your child? Remember, what goes around comes around. One day or the other, you might not live. And if you do not live, someone else is going to look after that your child. And if that someone else happens to treat your child, you won't feel good. So the best thing, let's learn how to love. Even if the person is not related to us by blood or by anything, as long as we are responsible for that person, the person is staying with us, let's show love. That's it. Well, my director has been a good friend, a brother from another mother. He has treated me well, although at times we can be in some issues, we can collapse at times, but yet still we come together. This director, he's a very kind-hearted man. He can be upset, he can have temper, but when he realizes mistakes, he comes to you and make things to go well. So what I'm trying to say here, the director, although yes, you're the owner of the production, you're the owner of the setup and everything, that doesn't mean that you should act totally superior over your cast. Yes, you can be tempered, you can be harsh, but yet still you should know that we're all human beings and we are born to make mistakes. If your cast happens to be like having issues or maybe have a problem with you, you're the father. You have to be patient with them. You want them to do something, you have to give the courage. You have to give them the courage. You have to give them the love, the understanding, so that they can do more better. But if you keep on getting harsh always, they'll be scared to do what they should do. But the more you encouraging them, the more you're putting yourself low to them, to their standard, yes, then that's when they'll be able to boost up. Like for me before, I won't lie actually, I didn't know much about this acting stuff. But the director himself, when he came to me, like at first we didn't have the actually setup, we didn't have the good camera. How we started, it was a simple setup we start with. But as time goes, he even wanted to give up, but when we came together, he then said no, he shouldn't, because he loved what he is doing and we also love what we're doing. So the bonding that we came together, that is why we keep on working so hard, and the courage that he has for us and the courage we also have for him, that is why we're still here. And because of him, that is why I can do better than before, but I'm still trying. Thank you, director. But yet still you have to be patient with us. This anger is too much, especially me, SAFIYANTA, me, Director Conteh.